The next time you head to Lake Meredith, watch what you burn. Good evening, everyone. I'm Yana Kay. Beginning Monday, you can only have campfires in designated areas of the park. And as NBC4's Anastasia Bolton tells us, park officials say we need to use extreme caution with anything that's flammable.
It's not the driest.
Well, hundreds of people are braving the hot weather and lacing up their basketball shoes, all for a good cause. They're hitting the courts for the 10th. Now the tournament continues all day tomorrow with more 3-on-3 competition. Well, all of us have the power to give the gift of life, and all it takes is a few minutes of your time and help those in need. Today, the Coffee Memorial Blood Center and Amarillo Dillis teamed up to replenish shrinking Panhandle supplies. Now, if you'd like to donate, just go to the Coffee Memorial Center on 1915 Coulter Drive. They're open every day except Sunday. Well, stores across Texas are gearing up for back-to-school shopping and the big tax-free weekend. On August 3rd, 4th, and 5th, you can buy clothes and shoes up to $100 without paying any state or local sales tax. That includes baby clothes. Well, the mysterious disappearance of intern Chandra Levy has California residents asking for Congressman Gary Condon's resignation. Dozens of protesters gathered out. Investigators have been looking for Levy since she disappeared in April. So far, no clues have been found. Well, a Colorado family is lucky to be alive, and their dog is being hailed a hero. Romeo, the miniature escape. Denise Larson says they can smile because their insurance will cover most of the damage, and everyone is safe thanks to little Romeo.
In tonight's top story, NBC4's Yana Kay standing by live to tell us how Amarillo fares with the rest of the country. Yana?
Jay, Amarillo is a city unlike any other. Now, I took a look at national economic, crime, and teen pregnancy statistics and compared them to local stats. And it seems like Amarillo doesn't follow national trends. The city sets its own. Now, Danny Coughlin also says the reason gas prices are so high isn't because there's not enough gasoline to go around, it's because there's a shortage of refineries.
And let's go to NBC4's Yana Kay, who's live at Polk and 12th Street. And Yana?
Ellen, they did a pretty good job in herding more than 50 longhorn cattle down the main street of town. So far, the Randall County Sheriff's Office and the Education Foundation have raised a little over $20,000, all thanks to the generosity of people like you and local businesses. Pat says he's done a lot of research, which tells him that there are close to 3,000 people living in Amarillo and surrounding areas. Ever wonder how ring clouds form? Well, kids at the Discovery Camp get a chance to find out. Close to 200 businesses have either donated money or services for FunFest. Businesses like High Plains Canvas, who've been part of this event for years. The miracle of a brand new baby. There's nothing like it.
I'm just overjoyed. Yeah. I'm just excited.
Haven Bustamante looks like any other bundle of joy. But Haven isn't your average newborn. That's because she's lucky enough to be 5th generation in this family.
There's going to be 5 of us. Still, still alive. It's amazing.
Haven's grandmother hopes to give her all the benefits a big family has to offer.
I feel so fortunate that I knew my great-great-grandmother. So I'm hoping there's a strong possibility that my great-great-grandchildren will know me.
Haven's one lucky kid because everyone in this family plans to stick around as long as possible. And so far, they've done a pretty good job.
We're a very close family. And it just seems to get stronger as the years go on.
Apparently.
And she's just an angel.
An angel who's full of surprises. As if being 5th generation wasn't enough, she was born on her mother's birthday. So many occasions and celebrations that it's keeping her great-great-grandmother very busy. How many babies have you held, Inez?
Oh, gracious, I don't know. I'd have to line them up and count them.
But one thing's for sure, you can add Haven to that ever-growing list. Yana Kay, NBC4, Amarillo. It takes the strength of 3 officers to restrain a suspect charged with resisting arrest and public intoxication.
You saw the ambulance come out, and it was for his safety. He wasn't injured or anything like that due to the officers, but due to the alcohol consumption, for his safety, we're having him taken to the hospital.
One of the suspects is arrested for possession of alcohol. The third is taken away for outstanding warrants. Now, all of this happened when Amarillo police were at Thompson Park conducting routine traffic stops and making their presence known.
We want to make sure that the public knows that we're out here and that they can come out here and have some relative peace, perhaps, since we are out here.
But one driver says he wasn't expecting to get pulled over while taking a leisurely drive in the park.
You know, I was just driving along and they pulled me over.
For what?
Speeding. I can't believe it.
But just like Ashley's traffic stop, most of the violations are minor, and police say they want to keep it that way.
During the summertime, it seems like when kids are out of school, more people are coming to the parks. We're trying to prevent any problems that show up.
And by the looks of it, Amarillo police are doing exactly that.
You stand up here and go, stay, starts with you, ends with you.
Julie Kerbo and Keats are best friends, and they're working hard to make their relationship even better.
Oh, it's wonderful because I can take her with me everywhere I go, and she behaves, and she's welcome wherever she goes now.
But while Julie's doing the right thing, many dog owners make common mistakes when it comes to keeping their pet well behaved.
Dogs are wonderful animals if they are looked at and accepted as dogs. They make terrible little people in furry suits.
He says you should accept the pet for what it is and for what it can and cannot do. Sit. Oh, good girl, good girl. Now rewarding the dog with love and affection instead of treats will make her a happier dog. Yes, oh. Thurman says it's also important to lay the groundwork as soon as possible.
Some people pamper their dogs too much as puppies and allow the puppy to do too many things that they would not allow their larger dog to do.
Thurman says there are over 100 commands that a dog can learn. Even though that sounds like a lot, he says you should treat it like a smart 5-year-old child. So when you lower your expectations and stay consistent, both you and your cute canine can remain the best of friends. Yana Kay NBC 4, Amarillo. Days a year. Wow, for $100, I think it's a career worth considering. What do you guys?
I used to do that in the Boulevard before I got the job here.
Well, you know, that's how you got the job here.
Yeah.
Sign at NBC4 Amarillo.